Psycho Mantis' intro cutscene reads a few things: your performance, your memory card, and your save frequency. Your performance is graded in a Boolean high-low fashion for how often you've caused alerts, died, or triggered traps. In Twin Snakes, Claymores are properly coded to count as traps this time. You will have 2 different voice lines for alerts, 4 voice lines based on your number of deaths, as the line will also be altered by the alerts frequency, and each branch of that splinters again for the number of traps you've triggered, for a total number of 8 potential lines for traps.
You are a very methodical man, the type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. You're a careless man, aren't you? However, you are a skilled warrior. You like brute force. You are extremely cautious around traps. Still don't. You are a very methodical man, the type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. And yet, you are rather ineffective in battle. It seems that you are careful with traps. Still don't. You're a careless man, aren't you? And you're a poor warrior as well. However, you are skillful at eluding traps. You are a very methodical man, the type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. However, traps are your weak point. You're a careless man, aren't you? However, you are a skilled warrior. You like brute force. But you are careless around traps. You are a very methodical man, the type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. And yet, you are rather ineffective in battle. And you need to beware of traps as well. You're a careless man, aren't you? And you're a poor warrior as well. And the same goes with traps. Still don't believe me?
Fun fact: the fastest way to grind deaths without increasing your alerts or traps is to kill Meryl in disguise. This failure state counts as a death and features an infrequently heard voice line.
Ah! Why did you do it, Snake?
If you have no memory card, it completely skips reading your save data and save frequency.
Very cautious, or you are a coward.
When the game reads your memory card, it will only read from 4 specific games: Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem, The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. I see that you enjoy Nintendo games. You like Silicon Knights games, don't you? So, you like adventure games? Did you enjoy playing Eternal Darkness? You seem to like The Legend of Zelda, don't you? You like action games? You've been playing Super Mario Sunshine, haven't you? Oh, so you've played Super Smash Bros. Melee before.
You will get the line "You like adventure games" if you have either Eternal Darkness or Wind Waker. You will get the line, "You like action games" if you have Super Mario Sunshine or Smash Bros. Melee data. Having any single one of these games will be enough to get the line, "I see you enjoy Nintendo games." If you don't have any of these games, Mantis will comment that you have no saved games and that your memory is completely clean.
Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. No saved games. Your memory is completely clean.
My recording had a memory card with Metroid Prime, Metroid Prime 2, F-Zero GX, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, Mario Party 4, Mario Kart Double Dash, and Pikmin data saved. None of these games elicited any reaction, and their presence did not change the reading of other games. I also tested in an emulator the reaction to Four Swords Adventure, Wave Race Blue Storm, Animal Crossing, and I even cheated in the Legend of Zelda NES game into Animal Crossing to see if that would trigger any reaction. Nothing. For saved games, you can get 2 lines based on the frequency of your saves.
You have not saved very often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you. You have saved often. You are a prudent person. I can read you like an open book.
I heard there was a line for removing your memory card, but I couldn't trigger it. There was also no line for swapping your controller input early for the fight. Speaking of the Mantis fight, there is another way to fight him besides changing the controller port. If you die enough, Campbell will inform you of another way to defeat him.
Snake, is there any reason you can't use controller socket 2? Oh well, it's okay. Do you see something that looks like a statue on both sides of the room?
Yeah. You mean those things with their faces all wrapped up in leather bands?
Yes. Attack those statues to uncover their faces.
Why?
Those statues were modeled after Mantis's real face. Mantis despises the sight of his own face. If he suddenly sees his own disfigured face staring at him, it might break his concentration.
Snake, if you destroy the faces of those statues, you should be able to disturb Mantis's psychic powers.
After decapitating the busts, you will be able to damage Mantis like normal. However, he is still immune to explosion damage and all explosives blow up in your face. On the subject of damage, if you come into the mind reading session bleeding, Snake will continuously bleed during the cutscene. Twin Snake's version of Mantis is less complicated than the PlayStation one, but it's also more consistent and functional. No lines that go unused like these were.
So, you like adventure games? So, you like Vandal Hearts? You like action games? You like arcade games? You like fighting games, don't you? You like to play sports games?
There are still misconceptions around this game, but it seems like it's a result of people only watching the cutscenes online. Bonus! This version of the torture scene features Ocelot warning the player to not use auto-fire.
There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto-fire, or I'll know. Snake.
That is not an empty threat. If the game detects that you are using auto-fire, it will cut off your controller input and endlessly shock Snake until he is dead. Doesn't matter how much time was left on the bar, you are not surviving. Apparently, if you are very skilled at mashing, you can trigger this by accident. It would be a shame if this was to happen during a speedrun.